From scoring goals from basically everywhere on the pitch and winning dozens of trophies to many controversies like biting opponents on the field and a racist scandal with French fullback Patrice Evra, Luis Suarez was and still is one of the most controversial but also one of the best footballers of his generation. The Uruguayan has shown his potential and abilities at every club he was and also at his national team, with over 500 goals scored over the course of his glorious career. But how good was Suarez in his prime actually, and also compared to other world-class strikers of his generation like Karim Benzema and Robert Lewandowski? In this video, we're going to take a look at the breathtaking player Luis Suarez was, and we will answer these questions. If you don't want to miss any more videos just like this one, make sure to subscribe to Footy Report and activate the bell to always get notified when a new video drops. But now, let's get straight into it. Luis Alberto Suarez Diaz was born on January 24th, 1984 in Salto, Uruguay. He already had fights in his early days, as he broke his foot when a car drove over it when he was only 7 years old. Despite the injury, young Luis was determined to make it as a professional and started his career at Nacional in Montevideo, where his talent was immediately scouted. But it was already obvious that Suarez is quite an emotional player, to say the least. At 16 years old, he headbutted a referee after he got sent off by the official. Despite these controversies, Suarez made his first team debut for Nacional in 2005 and managed to score 10 goals in 27 games for them. These performances led to European teams taking a look at the young hothead from Uruguay, and ultimately, Groningen in the Netherlands signed the then 19-year-old for only 800,000 euros. And El Pistolero did not stop there. After a few struggles at the beginning because of the language barrier, Suarez was able to score 10 goals in 29 appearances for Groningen and helped them finish 8th in the league. The glorious Ajax Amsterdam saw the potential in Luis and decided to make a transfer for over 7.5 million euros for Suarez. And now, the young Uruguayan started to absolutely tear things up in the Dutch Eredivisie. In the 4 years he spent at Ajax, Suarez was able to score 111 goals, and additionally he gave 68 assists in only 159 games, an insane ratio. Suarez was the main man for Ajax, especially in the 09-10 season. He scored 35 goals in 33 league games alone and 49 goals across all competitions for Ajax that season, and was also named captain for the side by coach Martin Jol. Furthermore, Suarez was awarded Player of the Season in the Netherlands for his performances and also achieved his first silver in his career, the Dutch Cup. In the following season, where Suarez won the Eredivisie with Ajax, this also marked the first dark chapter in Suarez's career. On the 20th of November 2010, Suarez bit PSV's Otman Bakal on the shoulder during a 0-0 draw. Ajax suspended him for 2 matches and fined him with an undisclosed amount, which the club said they would donate to a good cause. And this, as all of you probably should know, was not the only time Suarez was hungry for his opponents. After his more than successful time at Ajax, Liverpool bought a top striker for a whopping £22.8 million. The transfer happened on the deadline day of the winter transfer window in 2011. The second half of the 10-11 season was quite a good start at Anfield for him, as he scored 4 goals in 13 games and helped his team to reach 6th place in the Premier League. His first proper season, 11-12, was not the best by his standards. Only 11 goals for Liverpool in that year was not too impressive, but at least the Reds won the League Cup in the season, despite only finishing 8th in the Premier League. But this year also marks the darkest chapter in Luis Suarez's career. After a 1-1 draw against Manchester United on the 15th of October 2011, Suarez was accused of racially abusing Patrice Evra, and the FA opened an investigation into the incident. On the 20th of December, the FA concluded a 7-day hearing, handing Suarez an 8-match ban and a £70,000 fine. In their next meeting in February, during the pre-game handshake, Suarez avoided shaking Evra's hand, for which Suarez was later forced to apologize. The next season, 12-13, was the final proof why Luis Suarez is one of the best footballers. At the end of the year, Suarez was one of 6 players named on the shortlist for PFA Player of the Year, and Suarez finished 2nd in the final below behind Gareth Bale from Tottenham. He was also named in the PFA Team of the Year that season. He was 2nd top goal scorer in the Premier League that year with 23 goals and Liverpool's top scorer in all competitions with 30 goals. On the 28th of May, he was named as Liverpool's Player of the Season after receiving 64% of votes in a poll of the club's supporters. On the 21st of April though, Suarez beat Branislav Ivanovic. A 3-man independent panel appointed by the FA decided on a 10-game ban for Suarez. In the summer of 2013, Suarez wanted to leave Liverpool and wanted a big move to a team that plays in the Champions League. Despite him carrying his anger to the media, Liverpool neglected a £40 million transfer offer from Arsenal, and ultimately, Suarez had to stay at Anfield. And then came the 13-14 season, the year Suarez proved everyone he truly is a world-class striker. Suarez was named one of the 6 players nominated for the PFA Player of the Year award again, and on the 27th of April he won the award, becoming the first non-European to win the award. He finished the season with 31 goals in 33 matches, winning the Premier League Golden Boot, as Liverpool became 2nd in the season after the terrible slip from Steven Gerrard against Chelsea. As the Premier League top goal scorer with 31 goals, he also shared the European Golden Shoe with Cristiano Ronaldo. In summer of 2014, Luis Suarez finally got his move when transferring to Barcelona for a fee of 82.3 million euros. Suarez missed the first part of the season though, after being found guilty of biting Italian player Giorgio Chiellini at the 2014 FIFA World Cup. Despite missing the majority of the season because of the ban, Suarez ended his first season at Barcelona with 25 goals and 20 assists in all competitions. This was also the beginning of the Barcelona attacking trio of Messi, Suarez and Neymar, and they ended with 122 goals, the most in a season for an attacking trio in Spanish football history. Suarez scored in the Champions League final against Juventus on the 6th of June in Berlin, putting the team back into the lead in an eventual 3-1 win by converting the rebound after Gianluigi Buffon saved from Messi. This win sealed the treble for Barcelona in that season. And now we actually witness the prime of Luis Suarez. In the 14-16 campaign, Suarez registered 14 goals for Barcelona in the season. This made him win the Piccini Trophy and his second European Golden Shoe. Suarez also became the first player since 2009, other than Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, to win both the Piccini and the Golden Shoe in one season. In addition, he also won the league and the Copa del Rey that year, making this one of the best individual seasons for a striker ever. And in the following season, Suarez finished the season with 37 goals and 16 assists. He was also part of the glorious team that beat Paris Saint-Germain in the UCL, where Suarez opened the scoring with a third-minute header in Barcelona's famous 6-1 victory over Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League. The remaining 3 years at Barca were also quite successful for Suarez, especially title-wise. He was able to win 2 more Spanish league titles with the Blaugrana and also another Copa del Rey. After 6 years in Catalonia, Barca thought Suarez did not have the quality needed for a Barcelona striker anymore, and that's why they let him leave to Atletico Madrid. Suarez finished his debut season at Atletico's top scorer with 21 goals, which helped the Colchoneros win their first league title in over 7 years. Suarez showed incredible performances, like on the 22nd of May, the final match day of the league season, where Suarez scored the winning goal in a 2-1 comeback away at Real Valladolid, leading his club to a victory that would seal them the title. The second season was not as great, but still quite decent. On the 15th of May 2022, after the last home match this campaign for Atletico, the team announces Suarez's departure at the end of the season. Suarez again ended the season as Atletico's top goal scorer with 13 goals. Suarez then started to explore the world a bit, first with a move back to his childhood club Nacional, where he also was able to win the league in the season there. He then moved to Grêmio in Brazil, where he also was successful and managed to win the Brazilian Football of the Year award in 2023 for his incredible performances at the club. And now, Luis Suarez plays in the United States together with his former teammate Lionel Messi at Inter Miami and still tears up the MLS with 7 goals and 4 assists in 10 games. Luis Suarez in his prime was basically the complete striker, someone who was able to score a goal from basically any situation, with his left foot, his right foot, a header, a long shot, whatever. He was fast, clinical in the box, had great dribbling, extraordinary skills, and just that killer instinct in front of goal. So arguably, you could say that Luis Suarez is in fact the best striker of his generation, even surpassing Karim Benzema and Robert Lewandowski. But what do you think? Is Luis Suarez one of the best strikers ever, and should he be in the GOAT debate as well? Comment your thoughts below, and for now, peace.